and like the important sets be here because it's a more exposure, bigger channel. Like
Sure.
Big
You fine with that? You want to hold it down, Connor? I mean, y'all can also hop in here.
Yeah,
We
I
can
mean,
have
if either of
We'll,
you
we'll
want,
stream the losers match. It's better to have more sets on stream.
yeah, we have
We'll
two
stream,
streams for
you know,
now.
stream.
If either of you want to jump out, either of us can hop in for this stream. But we should definitely do all the last matches on your stream.
Jay, I'm down to let it rock.
I'm down to let it rock too.
All right, then we
Alright.
got you guys in for the long haul, and we'll return to our stream.
Sick.
Later.
Don't
Peace.
call it the long haul. I mean, Jenkins.
Yeah, there's Jenks in this bracket. You gotta. Shh.
Let's calm down. Not jump to
You're
any
a-
conclusions.
All right. So they've already started. I'm dropping the ball here. I'm dropping the ball, and there we
Sean,
go.
I see you in losers. I appreciate you. I appreciate your confidence.
All right, cool. You can see. Can you see Connor? I'm gonna update stream because they're already going at it.
Oh, they're in.
Yeah, they're in. They're in.
This is Wyld versus Gunner.
All right, so we got. Gonna have to.
I'm gonna
Commentate
keep
and
Books' stream up on my cool second monitor just so I can give the chat some updates. As
So
we said
he's
earlier, if
streaming
anyone-
losers right now, right? Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
If people wanna watch the losers side of bracket, we currently have Yono versus Sudo streaming on twitch.tv/booksisgreat.
That's a fun match. That's gonna be a fun match.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Slobber knocker. Oh my. Oh, dude.
Wyld has been doing this thing, and he always does it, but I've noticed it more today just because I haven't seen him in so long, where he does rising up air, but he uses the side hitbox to cover horizontal recoveries. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Like the startup where his legs are like still kind of spread before he brings them together on the up air.
Kind of. He'll
The
like
Wario clap. Almost.
well, not quite. he'll like drop ledge up the rising up air to cover like a fox side B.
Interesting. It's pretty active. I guess it makes sense. Because I don't know what other active move he has besides like, he can hit him with like a weak nair or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it's not the Wyld way. For context, chat, when I was practicing a lot, I would play Wyld like almost every day, and he would do this thing. He still does it, but he would just spot dodge like incessantly, where I'd down throw him, and then he would spot dodge. So I was like, "Ooh, I get it. You're spot dodge there." And so I'd adapt, but then he would adapt to my adaptation by spot dodging twice, and he would just keep adding to the number of spot dodges over and over again. It was
Yomi.
infuriating.
His wild spot dodges are
Like
actually
just
godlike.
shield or something. Just
Yeah.
do anything else. Run away. And he would just keep spot dodging more. That being said, I don't think that Connor is going to fall for any of that
No.
nonsense.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
One of the best fundamental players in the country. I think that's fair. I think that's fair to say. I think that Connor, the Roy player on stream, has some of the best fundamentals
I think so
probably
too.
in the world.
Malachi's got pretty good fundamentals too. I'd say
Some
he's
of-
a very
some of the best. Some of the best. I'm not.
no.
I'm not. Yeah.
I got you. I'm trying to think of
I
like really
consider
fundamentally
Connor's
heavy.
fundamentals in
Go ahead.
in the echelon of like Malachi, Thunders, who he's beaten, Tech Boy.
True.
There is like a tier of P+ players right now, or at least pre-quarantine. It was easier to identify, where their fundies were just very obviously on top of everyone else's. And then on top of that, you layer character and matchup knowledge, and then you have like a true top P+ player.
I think
Game one
like,
going to Connor.
I
Go
want to
on.
say that really, really fundamentally. Some people say that Thunder's playstyle is kind of gimmicky with it, but he's got really, really solid understanding of just how good CC is, especially with his
It's really simple,
fat ass
right?
character.
Yeah, it's just spacing and CC and down tilt.
And there's a reason he can win
into
tournaments
grab.
with.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There was a time where he was like picking Sopo or whatever and like making it to grands or some shit like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Our top
I mean, that's what I'm
echelon is
talking
starting to
about.
become I don't know. I'm starting to get like, I wouldn't call them gods quite yet, but there's starting to be some real
Hard to
clear
beat people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some particularly hard to beat people. I would agree.
What is not quite gods, but pretty okay.
All right. So far, Connor's holding a pretty sturdy lead here.
I mean, I haven't seen Wyld actually get too many. I've seen him win neutral, but I haven't really seen him get much out of it. Looks like Connor's defensive play is kind of good right now.
I will say that Wyld's, how do I put it? Wyld's execution has seemed a little bit out of practice, which is code for me calling him rusty. I'm calling Wyld rusty right now.
Another word for that is washed.
Old. Look at this guy having kids. Who does he think he is?
Old.
Yeah, that was the real reason that Wyld stepped away from the scene for a good point. Not because he's old, because he had a kid. Just to clarify.
His hands
everyone.
hurt.
Just to, yeah.
Sciatica.
Just to clarify. He had a
My man.
child. He's not old.
My man got gout. He doesn't have gout. I'm just fucking with y'all.
Well, we're on the topic. Connor does not have children.
I got a dog. That's kind of like a
You can
child.
see him in call up until the late hours practicing P+ and playing party games.
Yeah, imagine having responsibilities. Not me.
Couldn't be me.
Oh, there we go. That's a wild
yeah.
combo if I've ever seen one. My dude Connor looking like a and what is it called? There's like a immovable object. There you go. My dude is standing there and poking at the ground. Look at him.
That was such a gutsy nair. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Oh,
He used fucking. I swear he used
that
a
almost gave me a
Sharingan.
heart attack. That almost gave me a heart attack. Who nairs at a crouching Sonic sitting at ledge? That's a little bit spooky.
A top player.
Oh, that's just weird. That's rude.
My dude got manhandled.
That's just messed up.
God, you ever see a guy get fucking, he grabbed him by his collar. Sit down. Stop flitting all over the place. Connor out here showing him what's what.
Wyld's option coverage with side B has always fascinated me. Because it's not quite optimal, but it definitely has like that flowchart aspect to it.
Yeah.
Where he knows what he's trying to cover. Wyld's one of those interesting players where you ask him what he was thinking at any particular moment, and he just doesn't. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't
He's
know.
a go with the
Like,
flow.
So, like, he's definitely a go with the flow type. Yeah. That's all I got.
Improv.
Yeah. Definitely not really one to articulate his game plan. He just sort of does it. It goes faster when needed.
It's actually watching Connor after watching someone like I think the other day I was watching a little bit of Lunchables VODs, but watching him just the way he moves, he just doesn't actually. Just compared to like Lunchables, he's just standing there menacingly.
Well, it's weird because Lunchables, you look at his VODs and you just think like, oh yeah, microspacing. But then you watch Connor and you're like, oh yeah, microspace.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But it's like a different type.
it's an entirely different type. It's like
Yeah, I mean, I see exactly what you're saying. If you just watch him, he is for how fast he is, he moves very little. I've seen Connor talk to people in net play chats, like net play discords, and they say like, "Wow, you're really fast," and he goes, "Thanks, it's kind of my thing." LOL or something like that. But he also just stands here like this. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it either.
It's a
He's very, very fast when he needs to be. Let's just put it that way.
I want to say that I don't think I don't think he plays like he stands quite as much against other characters. But I will say that I think it's particularly an effective strategy against Sonic because Sonic can really whiff punish anything you're really doing.
I would agree. Yeah.
So if you give yourself, I'm just gonna give myself the most action ability possible. I'm just gonna stand here, and you're
Stand
gonna
here
come
and
to
be
me.
ready to swing the pool noodle.
Exactly. Oh.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah, it also looks. Someone in chat, who is this? Someone says in chat he's in Wyld's head. Yeah, it does sort of hint at that, right? Just that I'm gonna stand here. Like he was ready for that roll too. That's the messed up part. Is he was reading the roll, but he misspaced the grab. Where he's doing the least he needs to do to get the conversion. So that's a 3-0 from Connor.
That's a fat 3-0. That was commanding.
Quick
My
update
man.
from the other stream. It's currently 1-1, 2 stocks apiece for Yono and
Ooh.
Pseudo.
That's juicy. I wanted to watch that match. I'm a
You
little
wanted to
sad that
commentate
we.
that one?
Yeah, I'm a little sad that we both ended up in that other. Nah, I wanted to watch this too, but I wanted to see my man Pseudo. I got a rep. Okay, so what does that mean for us is next? I got the bracket right here. So winner
Connor versus O'Reilly. They're just passing the setup. They're
Okay.
just. Chris said, "Wild, get up." Like, I got you.
Okay. We're gonna get winners finals next.